And we're back. Just in time for this legacy. What's up, Aviation LA? I knew the weather might be an issue, so thanks for coming back. We're pressing onward. Still here. Apologies, Colin. Andy Lang, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I knew this might be a possibility. I think the Wi-Fi does not like weather. So that's one of the things I'm actually checking on with Atlanta is, can I get a room with a hardwired Ethernet connection? Because that might be beneficial. However, we will see. What's up, Otis? Yep, apologies. We do have those occasional blips, as you know. I'm going to have to schedule Atlanta in 90-minute increments to make sure the stream is still good. What's up, Mark? We see this Dassault taking off. So thanks everybody for tuning in, liking, and subscribing. Apologies again. Oh, you know what? That's really cool. You can't even see downtown Dallas now because of the rain shaft. So let's turn the camera around if we can. Whoops. We'll turn it around this way. So somewhere in there is downtown Dallas. I don't know where exactly. Well, see, I don't even know because it's supposed to be on this side. See? So downtown Dallas is right about there, but you can't see it because they're currently getting some rain. Thanks, Mike Walker, for coming back. Tom, apologies. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me. As you know, blips do happen, but that doesn't mean I stop working hard. So I want to show you something interesting in just a second. But to give reference, that is downtown Dallas. You can't even see it because of the rain shaft. So like I said, and like Dave in North Little Rock said, it's skirting the airport and downtown. And that's where we're currently looking at. Oh, next 10 minutes, huh? Well, I hope they land on runway 13 left, Maximilian. Dean, what's up, buddy? Yeah, we're back. We do not take no for an answer, even if the Wi-Fi connection goes down. We do not take no for an answer. We always find a plan B. Sometimes, as you know, Dean, you're a great streamer yourself. Sometimes that does happen. So thanks for coming back. And now back to the program, indeed. Yeah, Matt, man, I've got to figure out a way in the case of technical difficulties, like Walt does. And I got to figure that out. So, apologies. We're looking at downtown Dallas. Yeah, Dean, I know you do. Yep, nothing is perfect, as you well know. So, Dean is a great live streamer over in Ireland. I'm actually keeping an eye on my microphone. So you cannot see downtown Dallas. So here's the edge of the Independence Day cloud. Terminal B, you're going to be spotting at Love tomorrow. I might actually Terminal B, but it won't be till later. I've got to take my sister and brother-in-law to the airport. So it'll probably be a night show, and I know Walt will be on tomorrow at DFW at 7:30, so I might get a couple hours in here. I agree, Dave. That's a great suggestion. I agree, and apologies. And I'll continue to apologize. You know, I'm doing my best with what I can work with right now. It's not always going to be that way, hopefully. Things will get better, but this is what we got. So, show you how close we are to the rain. I'm going to turn down that microphone a little bit. Bandit, what's happening? Great to see you. Yeah, we need it to land on runway 13 left. Yep, it's true, Dave. It is true. What we need is broadband connections. So, like at Charlotte, the new overlook, airport overlook, they need a broadband connection there. A hardwired broadband connection. Salt Lake City, same thing. Love Field, same thing. Founders Plaza, same thing. Good for you, Bandit. Yep, Oz is scheduled for this evening too. What's up, Orford Peace? No. Well, thanks for alerting me, Otis. I knew it was 50-50. Excuse me, I'm going to grab some tape so I can tape down my microphone. I'll be right back. Back in business. Thanks for that, folks. Just taping down the natural microphone here. Sticky situation. Tom, your trademark. You know, I know your trademark British humor. Now I know. See, now that we get to know more about each other, that makes a lot more sense. All right, so right now I've got a little bit of... with the winds, I've got some light rain hitting me, but it's not too bad right now. Now, if it comes further to the southwest, that might be an issue. But we're getting some light rain on the edge here of this storm, so. Yeah, Terminal B, let's keep that up. Yeah, we want to try and get 60 likes per hour. We're trying to get 10,000 subscribers in October, so that basically averages about 1,200 subscribers per month, which is doable. It'll take a lot of work, so I gotta meet people, kiss babies, shake hands. It's like I'm running for president, but really not. We will find out. Oh, you were telling dad jokes before you were dad. So I still can't see downtown Dallas. This cell either is much larger than I expected, or it's actually moving more northerly instead of like easterly, because we're right on the tail edge. The wind is perfect right now because it's blowing the rain off of the parking garage. So where I'm at, I'm getting a little bit, but it's actually, couldn't ask for a better setup. So thank you, Mother Nature. Hashtag grateful. Ah, very interesting. That is interesting, Dave. You know, that's a subject we could talk about for a long time. Autoland, and somebody put on a Facebook, the Airplanes and Coffee Facebook page, about how Airbus is trying to get single pilot operations by 2027. don't see that happening, at least for commercial passenger. Cargo, I think there's a real possibility, but we'll see. To me, trying to think ahead on this, but it just doesn't make sense. I'm trying to catch the vision here, but we'll see. Well, thanks, Maximilian. I appreciate it. I'll do my best. It is kind of like, because I'll go up to people at Founders Plaza and I'll just hand out my business card or my little cards I made and be like, hey, you know what? If you like Planespotting, I sure would appreciate your support. And then I'll say, I appreciate you cast your ballot for Pip Hastings. So yeah, I want to thank again Colin Dutton, Michael Walker, Tom Marchant, Tony Servati, also Matt Mann, Aviation LAA for their contributions so far in the stream. Really appreciate each one of you. I really, it goes without saying, you folks are viewers like you that contribute, that it motivates me to bring you new airports, and that's what we've done. Because remember, we've been to Atlanta, Denver, Albuquerque, Salt Lake City, Dallas Love Field, DFW, Aspen, Eagle, Colorado, Houston, Austin, Texas, all this year, and the year's only halfway over. And that's, that's a lot. I think that's more than, well, needless to say, we have done our fair share of traveling compared to others. But terrible Kavik today. That's right. That's right, Tom. Today's word, since since I know that Joe is on a plane right now, today's word of the day is also sharklet. I know for a fact that Joe is on a plane. He's flying back home to Minneapolis. So yeah, we'll go with today's aviation word of the day. Vlogging everything, Dean. The local airports here, I would say probably this one. So this is Dallas Love Field, and then the other local airport would be Dallas International Airport. So DFW, Dean. And if McKinney ever becomes a commercial airport, which is about 15 minutes from my house, 15, 20 minutes, I would say that would be my commercial airport. There's a whole nother explanation on that. And I probably, you know what, I should do a video on the explanation for McKinney. And because I've mentioned it several times, but they want to, it's a private airport. It's not, sorry. It is a general aviation use airport, but I think has a lot of potential to be Dallas's third commercial airport. So I'll do a video on that. That's a good idea. Thank you, Dean. Still getting some light rain here, nothing too heavy, light to moderate precipitation, and again, still no lightning, which is a great thing, because if lightning happens, the ramp will be closed down. So knock on wood, no lightning as of yet. You know what? Funny enough, Maximilian, I have not done a show to DCA, but thanks to the generous support of many people, we actually are scheduled to go to Washington, D.C. June 26th through July 2nd. The flight's already been booked, and hopefully it won't be too oppressively humid along the Potomac, and hopefully everything can work like it should. But yeah, flight's already booked. We had all the Pip Pals vote in the community section. If there's one airport you'd like to see, and they selected Washington Reagan, so we're going to do our best to make it happen. I know we're not getting the luck on this side, but you know what? They may depart on the this side. They may not arrive. Charlie, hey. What's up, Charlie? Good to see you. So here we've got some rain. While we have a moment, I'll show you rain, because that's what a good videographer does. So there's some light precipitation. So if I had been a DFW, I'd probably be wet right now. So I think we made the right call so far, knock on wood. But as long as these winds stay the way they are, this could not have worked out better. So I'm very grateful to everybody for tuning in. Make sure you take a moment to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Yeah, and thank you, everybody. And don't forget to say hi if you're tuning in. Don't be shy. We love meeting new people. But yeah, it is raining right now. Chantel, what's up? Great to see you again. Hope you're doing better and better. It was nice to hear from you the other night. Thank you so much for tuning in. So thank you, everybody. And I'm so glad to see Chantel again. Bell C, hey, what's shaking? Great to see you. Thank you very much, Bell C. Thanks for tuning in. Yep, we're under, thankfully not a rain delay yet. We just have rain. I don't know if they've closed the ramp just yet. I do see workers still out there, and I have not heard the lightning sounder. There's actually a siren or a horn that goes off here at Dallas Love Field when there's lightning in a certain radius of the airport. I think it's 5 miles, but I'm not sure. So I would want to do some research. You know, I should talk to the City Department of Aviation. And for your record, I still cannot see downtown Dallas. We are getting some rain here in downtown Dallas area. For those who don't know and are tuning in for the first time, Dallas Love Field is one of 2 airports, commercial airports, that you can fly into with regularly scheduled flights. You can fly into Dallas Love Field, or you can go 15 minutes to the west-northwest or west-south. No, it's west-northwest, and fly into DFW. And that is the big American hub. Right now, though, this is Southwest Airlines home base. This is where Southwest got its start. What's up, AJD? Great to see you. Yes, thank you for reminding me, Matt Man. Okay, so before I go any further, Matt Man reminded me I do need to share a story. So right now, Marky Mark, our friend First Officer Mark, is actually helping his wife with a church camp. So his June is like busy nonstop. But he does have a overnight in San Antonio on the 25th, Matt Man. So, you know, depending on the time-wise, because I am supposed to depart the 26th for DCA, it might work. So I might be able to go down to San Antonio and drive back and still catch my flight. So he's going to be in San Antonio for an overnight, and then we might be able to meet up. And then I could do a live stream. So, and maybe I could do San Antonio too. So we'll see on that one. But of course we'll make it to San Antonio. It's just a question of if. So he said he has a medium overnight at San Antonio, which tells me he's probably going to be flying till like 3 or 4, and then, or maybe in the evening, and then have like a morning departure. But we'll see. So that's the latest I heard, Matt Man, from our friend First Officer Mark. In fact, let me see here. He sent me a photo of his schedule for this month, so I'm going to check that out here in just a second. So give me one moment while I step away from the computer here. I'm looking at my phone. Okay, so right now his schedule, oh, actually even better, Matt Man and everyone else. So he looks like right now he has an overnight on the 24th, so he'll stay the night of the 24th and then depart the 25th. So we leave for Washington, D.C. on the 26th, so that actually could work out perfectly. So I'm not going to schedule any other travels. And we'll see how that is. So Yeah, right now. Now that could change because, you know, I think he's on reserve. I don't think he has a set line where he knows his schedule. And awesome, we're gonna get some jet blast here. One of my favorite things here at Love Field. No, it never really stops raining for streamers, that's for sure. That is for sure. And remember, you can like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Don't be shy, say hi. You can join the Premium Economy Club for just 99 cents. Or you can send a one-time super chat, super like. We're also on Venmo and PayPal. Summer tennis 6 hours straight. What's up, John? Dang. Definitely an effective way to blow dry the runway. So I'm starting to finally see downtown Dallas. Dave is Dave North Little Rock. I'm appointing you as our official streaming meteorologist. Thanks for the report on that storm. It has lasted about a half hour, so it's starting to lighten up, not lightening up. So we check out this corporate jet. Looks like another global, it appears. Nice suggestion, Maximilian. That won't. That I'm pretty sure. I tend to be pretty optimistic, but I'm pretty sure that will never happen. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Streaming at Pyongyang. Wow. I guess you have a death wish for me, Maximilian. All right, so we're starting to see, we'll scroll the old camera around here. Sarah, evening. Great to see you. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you. So there's downtown Dallas. We can start to see it fairly well now as that little cell's moved by. It is still raining here, but it's light rain, and again, no lightning to report, which is great. So yeah, Matt, man, I know you're working right now, working and lurking, but again, just to recap. So First Officer Mark has a overnight in San Antonio on the, right now scheduled on the 24th, and he will be staying there overnight. Now that could change, but that could work out well where we could do another stream with First Officer Mark, or at least have some sit-down time with him if the crew will let him and whatnot. So that could be great. Yeah, for sure, Tom. Absolutely. Tom, you're kind of like the Michelin Man, but you're the official Pips Pal ambassador. We could create our own country. It could be Pipstonia. I don't know where the Pip Islands. It's all very official. But you can be the official ambassador. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I do need ambassadors from certain countries. So, not a bad suggestion. John, as much as I would like to tell you that, I'm going to keep that a secret. just so that he does have some anonymity. And but we'll just leave it at that. If he wants to tell you, he will. But I'm going to, out of respect for him, give him some anonymity, so I won't be revealing that. But he does work for an airline, yes, that's actually based here in the United States of America. So that's either United, Delta, Southwest, American, Spirit, Hawaiian, Frontier, Breeze. So a little bit of anonymity, just so I'm always cautious with stuff like that. So we we do share. Dude, that's right, Maximilian. We do share a shared disdain for Whataburger. That's exactly correct. Thank you so much for everybody tuning in. My name's Pip. This is episode 180. Thanks for liking and subscribing. And if you're new to the channel, don't be shy. Say hi. Welcome, welcome. I know we had a little technical issue that scared some people away, but we sure want them back because we sure appreciate the time that you each give me. And hopefully we can make this entertaining and educational. So right now I'm for those who don't know, I am sheltered kind of under the parking garage here at Love Field, which is, depending on how the wind blows with a storm, it can be a good thing or a bad thing. And today it's a good thing because the winds are basically out of the southeast, south-southeast, which is great. So it's actually blowing the rain a little bit away. So it's not interfering with me or the equipment. So very grateful for that. What's up, Sue Major? Pipistan? I like it, Dave. Pipistan, Pipstonia. Josh, dude, what's happening? How's the world of legalese? How's school and everything? Good to see you, Josh. DB Bassman, thanks for that like. Appreciate your support. Great to see you. So we might do a stream tomorrow evening from Love Field because I'm dropping off my sister and the brother-in-law here. They're flying out to visit relatives. So I would love to do DFW, and obviously I wanted to today, but with the rain, looks like we made the right choice to kind of change things up and be here in the shelter. But we will get to DFW soon enough. And, God, that's a tough one. Do you go to Omaha or Atlanta? That's a tough one. We'll see. But thanks, everybody, for the contribution. Awesome, Josh. Great to hear. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I'm eating my spinach and my ginseng, so my memory hasn't failed me yet, Josh. Great to hear. I know, John, we're almost at 5,000. When I started the show, we were at like 4,970. Man, wouldn't it be awesome if we hit 5,000 today? So if you do know anybody who loves plane spotting and loves being entertained and educated, bring them on over. We're so close to 5,000. We're at 4,970. Also, I'll be taking suggestions for what I should do for my 200th show because that could be interesting. I'm trying to think. In the summertime, I don't know. I would bring an ice bucket and like pour water on me like every hour to stay cool. Or maybe Maximilian for our 200th show, we'll try and get to Pyongyang. That has bad idea written all over it. Still light rain. Still getting some light rain. We are getting the clouds to starting to lighten up here, which is great. LAX, not a bad suggestion, John. I know we talked about it last week, but yeah, I still have plans to get to LAX. Tom, it's true. It's true. Tom, here's the thing, if I go to Omaha, I will most likely make a stop in Kansas City too, because one, barbecue, two, it's right along I-35. So I think it's like 120 miles from Omaha down to Kansas City. So if I do go to Omaha, Kansas City, and then I'll also get in Oklahoma City too, because that's also on I-35, as our friend Josh Aldrich well knows, and many of our friends in Oklahoma. That's very true, Sue. I don't think I would be able to return. Omaha does have a special vibe. Plus, maybe we can call Warren Buffett, Tom, and see if he'll make an appearance on the show, if we can get it to work. So the Oracle of Omaha. Probably doubtful, but still a possibility. That's right. So is Wichita, Tom. That's right. So it would be nonstop. So the catch, Omaha, for those who don't know, we're talking about Omaha versus Atlanta. It's funny because Omaha has the College World Series over the next couple of weeks. So the hotel rooms are like mega expensive. We're talking $250, $300. I even saw the Hilton downtown advertising $1,300 in Omaha. So if we go to Omaha, I will probably wake up early in the morning from like Lincoln, Nebraska or Kansas City, drive up there, and then drive back. Because I really don't feel like spending $300 on that. But we'll see. Dreamweaver, what's up? Thanks so much, Dreamweaver. Nice to see you. John, we were actually talking about that yesterday. So he said he has a plan to go up to D.C. on the 29th, I want to say. And so we might do a show in D.C. The other thing I'm looking at, so Southwest has some good fares right now, so I might sneak over to Charlotte. But he said yesterday there's the possibility that he will go to Dulles on whatever Saturday is before the 4th of July, whether it's the 29th, 30th, 28th. So we might end up meeting up in Washington, D.C., John. But I haven't confirmed that. All I know is at this point, I have a flight booked to Washington, Reagan, June 26th. Yeah, Tom, I've looked at Council Bluffs. It's pretty close to the same. And I actually know that area pretty well because when we were kids, we would always, all of our family was in Utah except for us who lived in Chicago. So we would always go straight on I-80 through like Des Moines and Omaha, Lincoln, Nebraska, Kearney, Grand Island, all that stuff. So, Tom, probably the next cheapest option might be like Grand Island or Lincoln. So it'd be Council Bluffs, Grand Island, or Lincoln. Or maybe if you go up to the north and maybe Norfolk or Norfolk. I don't know how they say it in Nebraska. I'll be flying into, John, I'll be flying into Reagan, so that's DCA. But Caroline is talking about doing a stream out at Dulles, you know, where all the big heavies take off and land. So yeah, Grand Island is way out there. I can't remember offhand which is first, if it's Grand Island or Kearney, because I know Lincoln's only like 50 miles away. But I have a feeling those hotels are all going to be booked too, just because of the College World Series. I can't even, you know, Tom, I can't even use a free night from Hyatt. I looked, and they said free nights are not available on this night, which stinks, but I get it. I know exactly what's going on in Omaha. So that's kind of what we're looking at. The Renaissance in Atlanta, on the other hand, is about $185 a night, which is really expensive. So I'd really like to stay there 2 nights. So I'm gonna have to sell a kidney, or maybe I'll have to give plasma tomorrow. So we'll see. Yep. If you're just tuning in, welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. Thanks so much for tuning in, liking, and subscribing. Don't be shy, say hi. Des Moines is 130 from Omaha. So it'd be like either going to Kansas City or Des Moines. So let's look here. All right. So I'm going to pull up the Hyatt app. Let's just look Hyatt because... for those of you who don't know, I'm like the Hyatt globalist. Thanks to my internship in New Mexico, I'm like the highest level. So, all right. Let's say theoretically I stayed Friday night to Saturday in Des Moines. This works great because we've got 2 Southwest departures sitting at the end of runway 13 left. We're waiting for them. So we'll do Des Moines first. There you go, Tom. See, that brings back memories. That brings back a lot of memories. Oh, you got family? In Lincoln, Maximilian? Shoot, I might hit you up. All right. There is, yep. So there's one property in downtown that is available, AJD in Des Moines, for Hyatt at least. Now, granted, this isn't the only option, but the rooms, they're definitely charging a premium on the rooms because they know... it's like $171 plus tax, so I'm guessing that's going to be like $195. Next up, let's go Kansas City. Friday to Saturday. They're charging $200 a night. $230, yeah. So there's a premium there. And I don't think there's any Hyatts in Grand Island or Kearney. So not great options. Okay options. I guess Des Moines would probably be the best, but not a great option. Meanwhile, let's go to Priceline it. So Friday to Saturday, Des Moines. And thanks everybody for tuning in. This is Pip's Planespotting Live episode 180. You can say hi, don't be shy, smash that thumbs up button, like and subscribe. And if you would love to contribute to the channel, you can do so for as little as 99 cents or $9,999,000. Rohan, what's up? Hey, great to see you, Rohan. Yeah, I'm hiding under the parking garage at Love Field so I don't get wet. That is exactly right, AJD. Thanks so much for everybody. And, of course, thank you to Tom Marchant, Colin Dutton, Michael Walker, Aviation LAA, Tony Servati, and Mattman64 for your contributions today. Thanks to viewers like you. Oh, he went to the University of Nebraska. Nice. Very cool. All right, so if you go to Priceline, it's really about the same price. So you're talking everywhere from the Quality Inn, 121, to the Holiday Inn, 150, Holiday Inn downtown, 170. So you're really about the same price there. Let's go to, let's say Lincoln, Nebraska. Let's see what Lincoln is on Priceline. Yeah, 200. The Country Inn's 113. Embassy Suites 150. Holiday Inn Express 160. Hyatt Place. Oh, I didn't know they had a Hyatt Place there. 180. So yeah, they're all about the same. Surplus sale this Friday, and it is that... Wait, hold on. AJD, did you just say the surplus sale is this Friday? Say what? And again, we're only about 30 subscribers away from 5,000, so thanks everybody for subscribing. Remember, subscribing is the best way to know when and where we'll be broadcasting from. Still a little drizzle, but clouds are getting a little bit lighter. It's been an entertaining first hour. Sorry for that technical blip. We are back on the air. Next arrival from Southwest Airlines is from the ATL. Believe it'll be going to runway 13 right. Or does it make a sharp left turn? 13 left. Awesome, 40 likes, love it. Yeah, we try and hit 40 likes. You know what? That's Michael. If we're right on par, we're at 40 likes in 40 minutes. So we're trying to reach a goal which is obviously hopefully obtainable. We're trying to get 60 likes per hour. How many hours of the show we do? If it's a 5-hour show, we'd like to hit 300 likes. 4-hour show, 4 times 60, 240. 3-hour show, 180. So thanks everybody for supporting. And don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Yeah, it looks like the ATL isn't going to land this side. I think so. Maybe not. Well, this is basically PBS. This is Pip's broadcasting service, AJD. So you're right. You're right on. Actually, you know what? I guess I have some work to do because I need to create like a little 5-second stinger that says, "You're watching PBS, Pip's broadcasting service." Might get some copyright infringement, but we'll let it slide until I get a cease and desist letter. What's up, Flair? Great to see you. I know, Maximilian, it's been a rough couple of years for Nebraska football. The entire state of Nebraska shows up to Memorial Stadium. What is that, like 110,000 people? I swear it's like 30% of Nebraska's population. I'm joking, of course. But basically, Lincoln is, yeah, it's a party. Gonna grab some water real quick, folks. Be right back. $80,000? Okay. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, Flair, it's great to see you. So you're watching Pip's broadcasting service. All right, looks like we got a Dassault Falcon while those two Southwest keep hanging out. There on the south end, we are looking at runway 13 left here on the north side of Love Field. For those of you who are new viewers, not too familiar with Love Field, this is a 2-runway airport. Identical heading runways. 13 left, 13 right, 31 right, 31 left. The runway on the south side is about 1,000 feet longer. This one's about 7,700 feet. Ooh. Nice, AJD. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. I will message you about that. Sounds very intriguing. I'll message you about that. Giddy up. Pip's Planespotting live. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Flair does a good job up there in Old Ottawa, and we're just a few subscribers. Did you see Flair? From 5 freaking thousand. That's an official number report. 5 freaking thousand. All right, so in seriousness, we joked about sharklet as the official word of the day, but we're going to try and give you a different aviation word of the day so your minds can be expanded and malleable, you know. So as soon as this Southwest 737 lands, we'll give you the aviation word of the day. All right. See you, Orford Peace. Take care. Have some good rest. Get some rest. We'll see you next time. I know, Flair. I'm trying to chase you and keep up with you. Doing a great job. Yeah, thank you very much, Tom. It is still lightly raining, so we are still getting some precip, so we'll get some jet blast for a little while here, which is awesome sauce. Now it's just a light drizzle. All right, aviation word of the day. Let's see. Let's go deep into the lexicon. Have I done? Yeah, I think I've done Ron. Remain overnight. Aviation word of the day. I need to have a picture of this one. All righty. Ladies and gentlemen, your aviation word of the day is pedotube. P-I-T-O-T-T-U-B-E. Pedotube. That's Papa, India, Tango, Oscar, Tango. Tube, Tango, Uniform, Bravo, Echo. So pedotube. And I know some people know what a pedotube is, but there are maybe some who don't. So can I get any guesses for those who don't know what a pedotube is? See if they see how well they know the, or not sure. Let's see if you know the word pedotube or the term pedotube. It's actually, it's not a word. It is a word, but it's also a item. So you can actually hold a pedotube in your hand. So pedotube. We check out this Southwest taking off here. All right, so we're kind of I guess I should be more specific because there are actually sometimes a couple. So I want to specify, okay, the pedotube for the IAS. So the pedotube for the IAS that's outside of the aircraft. So what is maybe I should have done IAS, but I don't know how to explain IAS as well. Yes, indeed. It's been a member for 5 months. Great to see you. Yes, indeed. Desert Dwight, great to see you. How's things in the 812? Yes, indeed. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you. William the Whale, hello, hello. All right, so Colin says airspeed indicator. What do you think? All right. So I saw somebody say barometric pressure. So, but today I should specify and say we're looking for a pitot tube for the IAS. And I honestly think it's one of the coolest things ever. I always think we should put pitot tubes on our car. Goodbye. Awesome. Yes, indeed. Love hearing that. All right. So Tom says pitot tube. And Flair, you say indicated airspeed. You guys are all right. Excellent work. Yeah, so pitot tube, I really need to buy one off of eBay. I guess that would be more helpful. But I'm going to get an aircraft here. As soon as I get one taxiing by me close by, we'll see if we can zoom in. So one of the things that pitot tube does, and specifically for the indicated airspeed, is it's fantastic. It's one of the greatest, things of modern engineering, and it's so basic. Basically, a pitot tube is a system in which the indicated airspeed is indicated. So imagine, if you will, air going through this tiny little tube when you're flying. And this tube is indicating your airspeed, your actual airspeed. And so the pitot tube, which is outside on the nose, looks like a thermometer. It sticks out, and it looks like a thermometer. And when the air goes in it, it is reading that pressure going into the pitot tube and is reading it such as a knot or the indicated airspeed. So the pitot tube is just simply taking the air pressure, the force of that air, and giving you your indicated airspeed. And that's what a pitot tube is. So I'm going to hopefully see if we can find it's typically, I've seen pitot tubes usually on the captain's side. And I'm just going to leave it at that because I don't know. I would love First Officer Mark to go into greater detail, but the pitot tube is basically that. It is an instrument that sticks out of the side of the airplane that measures, as air's going through it, your speed, your indicated airspeed in the air. So I think it's one of the coolest inventions ever. So yeah. Yeah, Tom, there you go. So good job, everyone. Excellent work, Tom. They were for the wing, they were on the good calls. Yeah, some of them will be on the wing. I'm trying to get the commercial ones to so I can show you one up close. But excellent work. Hi there, Anyang. Xie Arigato. And thanks everybody for tuning in to Pip's Planespotting Live episode 180. Thanks for liking and subscribing. We are very, 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 very close to 5,000. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't be shy. Say hi. Yeah. So pitot tube was the aviation word of the day. You guys are starting to get this. This is pretty smart. Good job. All right, so the rain's tapered off, so now I just have a soupy, cloudy Dallas love field. So that's good. Thank you, Colin. AGD sent me a pic of a pitot tube. Dave, you got your 4 different screens up there. I love it. I love it. So we got calm winds, but good job, everyone. I'm really impressed. I didn't even need to explain much. Excellent work, everyone. Really proud of all of you. I wish I had a special aircraft for y'all today, but you do see the Dallas Mavericks plane over there. Hong Kong. No schedule just yet, Maximilian, but I will as things start to firm up. Yes. You can you're going to unsubscribe so you can be the 5,000th subscriber? Nice, Desert Dwight. Yeah, zoom in. Really? I did not know that, Dave. Wasps. All right. Dang, that's crazy. Ugh. All right. I just need a AJD. I don't know if I'll be able to get the photo right away. So let me see. Frontier, all right, very cool, all the way from Hong Kong. Yeah, I know, exactly, Maximilian. Can we see it on that global? No, you can kind of see where it's at on that global, there just below the window. I got some tail swaps going on. Desert Dwight's been a member for 6 months. Thank you for the support of Premium Economy, Desert Dwight. Appreciate you. Yeah, you missed all the rain, Delta Alpha Lima. Still waiting for this Southwest Airlines here, down here. Hanging out. What's up, Rachel? $52 likes, and we're at 58 minutes, so pretty close. Love it, Michael. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. If you haven't had a chance, make sure to like and subscribe. I honestly think if we hadn't had that technical issue, we'd be doing much better, Michael. It's T-Mobile's trying to keep me down. How dare they? Taxiing out, and I'm here on the far corner of the parking garage C, just because there was some rain earlier, as you can see from some of the reflection. So I was just trying to be conservative and shelter. What's up? Now, let's see if I can get in on this nose. Ugh. Yeah. All right, we'll see you again, Maximilian. Have good at baseball. You know how much I love baseball. Good to see you. Yep, a static port. That's correct. Probably one of the areas I'm a little bit weakest in is mechanics. Like, I understand it on a basic level. I'm strong on meteorology. Weak on sharklets. Strong on meteorology, geography, and crisis planning. And ATC, I'm pretty weak at mechanics, though. So that's, if I had to go back to school, I'd probably go get, I wouldn't be a pilot, I'd probably go get my A&P, which is Airframe and Power Plant. Stands for Airframe and Power Plant, to work on planes. Whoops. That pole is, sorry guys and gals. There we go. Yeah, the pip miles to upgrade to first class. Heck yeah. So if you're just tuning in for the first time, my name's Pip. This is episode 180. Make sure to like and subscribe if you have a moment. Today's aviation word of the day was pitot tube. P-I-T-O-T T-U-B-E. I'll have to eBay. You know what? I'm going to look on eBay right now. I'm Googling pitot tubes on eBay. Whoops. See ya. Now we got a private departure. Hey Robbie, good to see ya. You're taking a train, good for you. All right, take care in Hong Kong. Good night. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks again to Colin, Tom Marchant, Michael Walker, Aviation LAA. Also, Tony Servati, Mattman, for all your contributions. Thank you so much. Nice, Dave. You had a speedometer or a speedometer based on the pitot tube pronunciation. Very cool, Dave. Going back to my eBay search, I want to find, see if I can find pitot tube. I'm searching for pitot tube on eBay. This is fantastic. All right. There you go. All right, so aircraft heated pitot tube, $215, $315. Man! They are expensive. Holy cow. Dang, man. Some red liveries in the background. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. All right. What do we got, Tom? Let's check it out. What is... Yeah, you get a red right there. Military bases. I was thinking about that. Where was I looking the other day? Oh, yeah. Michael Walker. Why is everything landing on the south side now? Michael Walker, San Antonio. We could. Well, I don't know if I could get into Kelly Field because I'm not active military. But San Antonio has a couple of military bases down there to do spotting at. What's up, Robert? Great to see you. Coneflower Creamery. $39 sounds much better, Dave. I don't know where those red liveries are doing, Tom. See ya, Aviation LA. Safe travels on the camp. What is parked over there? That's an interesting cornucopia of aircraft. It looks like a Learjet, a Gulfstream 280, a Challenger 600. That red one, I don't know about. It does, doesn't it, Michael? Very interesting. Cessna heated pitot tube is $2,200. Man. Technology? Oof. Dang, man. It is 3:59 local time here on Pip's Planespotting Live, so it's basically 4 o'clock. Thanks so much for everybody tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate all of you. I want to look at something here. See what we've got inbound for you. And looks like we do have a commercial or private jet, Challenger 350 inbound. Looks like we've got FlexJet Phenom 300 about to take off. at the top of the hour. Yeah, that's exactly why, Dave. Now we don't know why. That's exactly right. That would be great if you can see one at the surplus. That would be awesome. Still at 56 likes. Well, we got close the first hour. Let's see if we can keep the like total going. Get an influx of people. I also didn't do myself any favors when we restarted the stream and my thumbnail was just a sunset. It didn't say anything. So I re-updated the thumbnail, see if we can get more people in. I just wanted to differentiate so that people didn't see the duplicate stream. No flights to San Francisco yet. Maybe, Matt, man. I think our next arrival will be Southwest 2474 from Las Vegas, 737-700. No, Phoenix is, no, wait, no. Las Vegas says, come in our side. All right. Crisis averted. FlexJet still hanging out short of runway 13 left. So nice the rain wasn't a bigger issue. Very grateful. Had some rain earlier, but now it's gone. Whoa, thanks so much, Carly, for your $2 super chat. Great to see you. Oh, well, thank you so much. Appreciate that. That is very generous of you. Thank you for your $2 super chat. Contributing to travel expenses. Very kind of you, Carly. My gosh, thank you so much. Thank you for your generosity. Means a lot. Thank you, thank you. You know, I'm going to have to contact one of my mechanic friends, see if we can play with the plane one day. That would be dope. Oh, you know what? I got a great photo for you when I was at Breeze. I know exactly the photo. I know exactly the photo you use. I literally was kissing the nose, so I've got some good close-up photos. I know exactly which one. Thank you again, Carly. That is so kind of you. Means a lot. Whoa, Michael Walker gifted one Pip Hastings membership to Gavin Hamilton. Congratulations to Gavin. Michael Walker, thank you so much. You guys, Michael Walker, Colin Dutton, Matt Mann, Tony Servati, Tom Marchand, my gosh, you guys are the best. Aviation LAA. Oh, you know what? Okay, let's see if we can do this. All right, so I'm zooming in all the way on the nose here. You guys see that little thing at the top sticking out? See it on the nose right under the windshield? That is a pitot tube. It's that gray little thing. That is a pitot tube, like we talked about, the aviation word of the day. I'll show you another photo of it. But that is right up in there in the general direction of the pitot tube. Looks like we got a Beechcraft. I believe that's the 400 or XP. You can tell it's a Beechcraft because you see on that windshield, it's got like that little crisscross on the windshield, which I know there's a purpose for it, but I don't know why. Hey, Cougar Tracks, great to see you. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday to you. Hey, Robert, how's it going? Crispy crabs and pork chops. All right, let's got our next Southwest arrival here on runway 13 left. That is Southwest 5057 from San Diego on a 737 MAX. San Diego. Ron Burgundy's probably on this. Megavan Mike, great to see you. Hello, hello. Hello from Holland. Well, hello to Holland. Great to have you on board. If you guys are just tuning in for the first time, I encourage you to like and subscribe. And tune in. We're so close to 5,000. We want to thank everybody's support. Well, it's about 82 degrees here. Not too bad. Mikey Van Dieken. I apologize if I said that last name wrong. But we're so pleased to have you in the show from Holland or the Netherlands. So again, we'll get you a nice close-up. Let's see if we can see another pitot tube. You see that little on that nose, just past the nose. You see that little white grayish stripe? That is the pitot tube giving you your indicated airspeed. And there is the max. See, you can tell it's a max by the way you see the engine on that cowl, the engine cowl or covering. On the back there, you've got those little serrations on the engine, indicative of a max. That's right. Sal is inland, so he's used to the heat, I'm sure. He probably enjoys San Francisco by the Bay. It's a little break. Let's see. That is a great question, Cougar Tracks. Let's look at that again. I don't... oh, they're waiting for their gate, so maybe let's see. That is... All right, let's see if I can help you out here. What is that? Is that the static port? Yeah, the static port. Okay. Thank you, Tom. Thought that was. You know what I like about our chat? There's some pretty dang smart people on it. So thank you. Especially Joe. I'm just going to change Joe's name to Sharklet. Well, I guess they were watching the stream because they stopped right in front of us. So we want to thank 5057 from San Diego for stopping right in front of us. Indeed, Thomas. You think, Robert? I don't know that Southwest would ever do that. But by the way, did anybody see yesterday? And Matt, man, I don't know if you saw this story. Is this little jet is climbing? Cougar Tracks, I gotta get your was it your son or daughter-in-law or granddaughter? I'm trying to keep track of. I apologize, all the family, and I know that you said they were doing ATC. We should get them on sometime and do an interview. And you know, that's one thing. This is a great opportunity to explain like how much goes on to make aviation a success and profitable. It's like a daily, everyday miracle. Because, you know, there's air traffic control, there's pilots, there's flight attendants, there's rampers, there's flight dispatchers, there's network planning, there's ops agents. I mean, it's a little everyday miracle. And I think that's one of the things I like about doing the show is explaining to everybody how much it takes to make an airline successful. It literally is an everyday miracle. So. Maurice, hello, hello. Great to see you. Sounds good, Tom. Got Cessna Latitude there. All right, looks like that Max has gotten the okay to continue on to its gate there. Oh, yes, the news. I don't know if Matt Man's still on, but yesterday it was announced, at least in the news, that there's a private investor that's taken a $1.9 billion stake in Southwest Airlines, and it sounds like their goal is to oust the CEO, Bob Jordan, and also the executive chairman, Gary Kelly. So, kind of interesting. Honestly, I think what they're trying to do is airline stocks right now are heavily discounted, and so I think they're trying to take an investor position to make money off of it, obviously. But yeah, yesterday they announced a $1.9 billion stake, this investment group in Southwest Airlines. Your son-in-law and granddaughter that are ATC. Very nice. Okay, thank you, Cougar Tracks. That's right. All right. Which is awesome. Definitely had some rain for sure, Maurice. The 200 stream should be in San Diego, AJD. That's not a bad suggestion. I will confess, I was looking at San Diego yesterday, fares from Southwest, and it was like, I mean, it was okay. It was $200, but I was like, that's okay, I guess. So, I don't know. Speaking of that, I need to book. That should probably be a good idea, Pip. You should. I need to book a one-way flight somewhere. I can't tell you where. So I'm looking at my app here, my Southwest app, because I do most of my flying through Southwest when I travel. I just would prefer not to connect anywhere. I would have done it yesterday, but I do not want to connect. I like nonstops. Nonstops save a lot of hassle whenever possible. So, take it from Pip. Book a nonstop flight whenever possible. What is this? August 24th. Okay. Whoops. B-Day. It worked yesterday. Come on, man. So welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. My name's Pip. This is episode 180. Thanks everybody for their contributions. Carly, Desert Dwight, Aviation LAA, Michael Walker, Colin Dutton, Tony Servati, Tom Marchant, St. Martin next year. Dang. Maurice, you're exactly right. San Diego is the busiest one-runway airport in America. I don't know if I finished my thought on that. They were like about $200, and I was like, well, maybe. But here's, so maybe. Cadet Ricky, what's up? We were just talking about San Antonio earlier. Maybe we'll be down there. Hopefully, if it's not mega hot down there, what, the 24th-ish? That's true, Michael Walker. That's true. Good point. Check and mate, sir. You want a little insider advice on how to get a driveway quick? To get a driveway dry quick enough? You'll do the San Diego stream if you do it. Oh, I know what the other thing was. Even though it doesn't really require a car, AJD, the hotels were pretty up there for San Diego. So, for example, New York City. I found a flight yesterday on Southwest Airlines. They're having a sale for $126 round trip on Southwest. But the hotel rooms are like $250 near LaGuardia, or JFK for that matter. So that really starts to add up quick. Yeah, Cadet Ricky, we're talking with a friend who has our friend First Officer Mark has a long overnight in San Antonio, so we might drive down and do a stream with him, or hang with him, or do dinner with him. Maybe we'll just do dinner and answer questions at dinner. I'd probably have to sleep in my car if we did San Diego. We'll rent a car and sleep in it, AJD. If we did San Diego. If you're just tuning in, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Pip's Planespotting Live from Love Field. Thank you so much for tuning in. Next arrival will be Southwest Airlines again. This is the home for Southwest Airlines. Next arrival is Southwest 3173 from New Orleans on a 737-700. Yeah. There you go. Rent a van and sleep in it. You got it, Cougar Tracks. I may just do that. Although, I'm going to have to get cloth seats. Oh. Well, you know, Ricky, you are the one in charge of San Antonio, so I'm going to be asking you where I should head. That they have, Tom. Aha. Comic-Con. Well, that would explain all the conferences in Comic-Con. That makes sense, AJD. Southwest Airlines getting ready to depart. Houston, we have a departure. They know they're being watched, Tom, so they are like, I gotta show Pip what it's all about here on episode 180. Oh, nice. Jackson, what's up? How's it going, man? How's construction? How's baseball? You asked out any girls yet? The answer should always be no. You're too young. Yeah, Jackson, you didn't know that there was there's an airport named after you in Omaha? Jackson, Epley Airfield? Yeah, there's an airport named after you, Jackson. These are great suggestions, Ricky. Thanks, man. I'll reach out to you as we get closer. And if you would like to email me, you can always do so at pipsplainsspottinglive@gmail.com. You can join our free Facebook page at, it's called Pips Planespotting Pals, P-A-L-S. That's it. And you can join for free. No, Jackson, don't do it, man. Don't do it. She just wants you for your money, dude. She's going to break up with you when you go on your mission. Yeah, I saw that comment though, Jackson. I didn't even think about that, but I should have mentioned you've got a whole airport named after you in Omaha. Epley Airfield. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing. Our goal is simple. Trying to reach 10,000 subscribers by October 19th. And average 60 likes an hour per hour on each of our live streams. So at the end of hour 2, hopefully we can beat 120. Hour 3, 180. Hour 4, if we go that far. But I'm pleased to have you on the air regardless. Raina's back. Maurice, Learjet action. Yes, beautiful. Yeah, see, Tom, you make a great point for Omaha, because on the way up to Omaha, you have to pass through Oklahoma City. You get to go through Wichita. You get to go through Kansas City. And then, finally, you get to hit Omaha. Is this a Pilatus? Not too sure. Is this a PC-24? It sure looks like one. And let me look on the radar. That's just a guess. No, that windows, it looks like it has too many windows. This is why it's important to stick around aviation. If you don't, you become soft. Legacy 500. There we go. See, I thought something didn't look right. Embraer Legacy 500. What's up, Raina? Taking care of that trophy? Yeah, maybe, Tom. It's a bad suggestion, not a bad suggestion. Thank you, AJD, for that. Thank you, Carly. Thank you, Desert Dwight. Thank you, Aviation LIA. Thank you, Tom, Colin, Michael Walker, Matt Man, Tony Servati for your contributions, big and small. Every little bit helps. True story. Thanks to viewers like you here on Pip's broadcasting service. Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. I got, looks like 4 corporate jets getting ready to depart to runway 13 left here on our side, on the north side of the field at Dallas Love Field here in Dallas, Texas. Got a little bit of cloud cover coming back. I don't know if that means rain, but it does mean no sunshine, which is always nice when it's summertime. Good to know, Robert. Thank you, Cadet Ricky. Me too. Sweet Jackson, I'll be here probably in the evening. I think I'll be back here in the evening. Although I do, well, we'll see. We will see. 66 likes, all right. Got a way to go, Michael. Smash that thumbs up, like, and subscribe. I did it to myself too, Michael. I think when the show torpedoed due to the weather, I'll blame it on the weather. It torpedoed. It was like... But nonetheless, we are here, and I'm so grateful to be here with each one of you. Ah, nice. Jackson, enjoy golfing. Ah, bummer, Raina. Nice, Ricky. So it looks like I've got 4 corporate jets down there. Taking off. Getting ready, lined up. What's up, Tommy? Aviation LA. What's happening? Good to see you, Tommy. Learjet. Okay, so here's a question. Why do you think people like Learjets? Because I keep thinking about them, and I just think about the cabin. Like trying to get in, you're like, the cabin height is like 5 feet, so you're crouched down. I mean, they're very attractive, very quote unquote sexy. Yeah, could have gone to the NBA, that's right, AJD. Oh, man. Thank you to everybody tuning in today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, Southwest landing right there. Sure. And you know what? I've actually been to Shreveport. I know right where to spot AJD. That was actually the first flight I ever took as a non-rev because I didn't want to drive, even though it's only like 3 hours from Frisco to Shreveport. I flew into Shreveport. Their actual terminal's nice, but then you get into the concourse and it's like, oh, I guess we didn't get out of 1992. So yeah, I'll do a Shreveport stream. I don't think too many people will tune in it. Go to Monroe. Mattman wants Monroe, Louisiana, MLU. Oh, too fast for me. And I had to get a move on. Dang, AJD. Oh, Cadet Rick, you're actually in Shreveport right now? Nice. Now, if I did do a Shreveport stream, AJD, I'd actually head over to Barksdale Air Force Base to see if there was a spot I could spot from there at Barksdale in Shreveport. Birmingham is interesting, Mattman, because UPS does a good bit of cargo out from Birmingham, and it's not that far away from Atlanta. Here's what I would do. I would go Shreveport, and then I would go down to New Orleans, and then along the coast to Mobile, so you guys could see what the Airbus factory looks like before I get kicked out. And then I'd go up to Birmingham and then up to Atlanta. Mattman, you just wait. I'll just show up in Monroe and I'll be like, all right, I streamed for an hour, Mattman. Where's it at? Because as you know, for those who know, Mobile is where Airbus builds the A320neo and also the A220. Another Max going by, coming in. $100 for an Alexandria stream. Do you know what's funny is, AJG, when I worked for Envoy, these are all the cities I used to dispatch to, like Alexandria, Birmingham, Monroe, Waco. So it's kind of like taking me back to my roots when I started flight dispatching. So that would actually be pretty rad. Pretty rad. Thanks for everybody tuning in, liking, and subscribing as we get close to 5,000 subscribers bit by bit. I guess they're waiting for a gate again. All right, Tom. Oh, Michael. Michael, thanks so much. Get some rest. Great to see you as always, Michael. Josh, Mobile. That's right. They are moving the airport to the downtown. That is correct. That is correct. All their aviation action in one area. Thanks, Michael Walker. Thanks for your contribution, gifting of memberships. You're a gentleman and a scholar. You're a good man, a friend, and we will see you on the next one, Michael. Take care. Get some rest. What's up, Catfish? Great to see you popping on. Welcome, welcome to your friendly neighborhood airport. Actually, so I was actually, as I was driving into Love Field today, everyone, I was thinking about something. Which airport, like, because Dallas Love Field, Chicago Midway, Houston Hobby, they're all in the middle of the city. They're not like these giant entities all on their own. And I was just thinking, if you had to be stuck at one airport or one neighborhood, where would you want to be stuck at and why? If you had to choose between Midway, Houston Hobby, and Dallas Love. I thought that would be funny to kind of hear the... Actually, that'll be a good poll question. I think I'll do that for my next poll question. If you're just tuning in for the first time, don't be shy. Say hi. Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. Whee! Whoa, AJD, $15 away from Shreveport. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, oh, that made me laugh, dude. I owe you. I owe you for that one. That's fantastic. Thanks so much for your $5 contribution. Midway does have some good food courts. They do have some good restaurants. Matt, man. Ah, nice. Congrats, Cadet Ricky. Dallas Love Field's got a really good food court too, because they have, it's right in the middle of the terminal too, so you're not too far from food. It's like 12 gates on one side, 12 gates on the other side. So they have Chick-fil-A, Whataburger, Campese's, it's a Japanese restaurant. What's another one that I'm missing? They have I think Dickey's Barbecue or another barbecue slot. So they actually have a pretty good variety of restaurants at Love Field. They also have a little Maggiano's too, which I didn't think about. You are close to downtown Houston like you are downtown Dallas. Raina, as always, great to see you. Thanks for introducing me to your friend and Tina as well. Sweet. Nice, Cadet Ricky. That's awesome. Still have more corporate jet arrivals getting ready to take off on 13 left. So here we go. Without delay. Rock and roll, baby. That they are, Raina. Thank you, my dear. Looks like another Embraer Legacy. Almost 5 o'clock here in Dallas, Fort Worth. Dallas Love Field, just outside of downtown Dallas. AJD says airport, it would be DFW. They have tons of restaurants and an airline employee shop open to the public, and I could walk around pretending to be with A. That's very true. This is very true. But I see, that's too nice. And the other thing is, AJD, is there's a hotel. There's 2 hotels on DFW airport property. So that's not necessarily the case with Love Field, Houston Hobby, and Chicago Midway. There's airports or hotels across the street, but yeah. All right, Tom, thanks so much. Wait, Tom, are you leaving? Thanks so much, Tom, for your contribution, your support, your moderatorship. That's a word, moderatorship. Thank you, AJD. Again, thank you to Mapman for his contribution. Is there a Hampton Inn? Wait. Where's the Hampton Inn? Are you sure? No. Unless it's connected to the Southwest offices. All right, Tom, thank you. As always, thank you for your contributions. Great to see you. Another nice landing. South Bend's southwest, not South Bend. Southwest has been sticking it today. Kudos to them. All right. So here's the deal. If you look at that building right there, see that building right there? That is the DoubleTree. That is across the street from Love Field. And that's probably the closest hotel. Matthew, what's up? Nice, you're headed to Las Vegas. Excellent. You know what's cool about Las Vegas, Matthew? The amount of variety of airlines and aircraft. Norse Atlantic announced flights, I believe, beginning September 11th. And then Aer Lingus is going to start flying to Las Vegas, I want to say in October, or maybe it is September. But I did see that they announced flights to Las Vegas from Dublin, and then also from Norse Atlantic. So Las Vegas is a great place. Just make sure you get plenty of hydration and don't stay out in the sun too long. Even though it's in September, it won't be quite as hot, which is good. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing. Appreciate your support. Thank you so much for the contributions of many people today, including Michael Walker, Tom Marchant, Tony Servati, Aviation LA, Desert Dwight, Colin Dutton, AJD, Geospatial Concepts. Thank you, Carly. Thank you, all of you, for your contributions and supporting the travels and the parking costs. Sometimes it does cost money to park up here. Although I do have to say, for 5 hours for $15, that's pretty good here at Love Field. From 3 to 5 hours, it's $13. 3 to 5 hours, $13. Then after 5, it goes up to 16, and then 16 is your max per day. So to be honest, DFW, both DFW and Love Field are quite affordable when it comes to long-term parking. I always like free parking, but kudos, I have to say. Charlie from Northern Ireland. Well, welcome, Charlie. Great to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome in to Dallas Love Field here in Dallas, Texas, in the United States, the home of Southwest Airlines. Cougar Treks. Always been lost, Vegas. Well, that is a common, I think a common thing here in Las Vegas. Thank you, AJD. You're right. Yep, we're $15 away from Shreveport. Oh man, I swear, AJD, it's like you're trying to punish me. If I see you in Atlanta, I have to give you the $5 back. But no, I will do it. Yeah, if we can raise $15 more for Shreveport, you have my word. I will try and live stream at Shreveport for their 3 direct flights to Houston and DFW. Thank you. Thank you so much. I did mention we're close to downtown Dallas, so I should probably show you downtown Dallas. If you're just tuning in for the first time, make sure to like and subscribe. But you are just about 10-15 minutes away, let's say with no traffic. You could probably be in downtown in like 10 minutes. If the roads and the lights were all green, you could probably get there in 10 from Love Field. It's more like 15. Whoa, Cougar Drax with a $2 super chat. Cougar Drax, is that for Shreveport? I just have to clarify. So then we're only $13 away from Shreveport, and you have my word. I will do a stream from Shreveport. Thank you so much for that $2 contribution and being a member of Premium Economy. Remember, Premium Economy gives you the full coveted suite of emojis and is extremely affordable at just 99 cents. That's right, I said 99 cents. That is not a misprint. Oh my gosh. Let it never be said that Pip isn't here for the people. Come on, you stupid light pole. Get out of the way. Focus. Ah. All right, I'm going to leave it like that. Vegas is actually, Mattman, they've actually are in the works of building a second airport. That is 100% truth. All right, I'm going to turn off the autofocus and then re-hit it. Don't tell me my lens goes poop. All right. Give me a second here. You can see that perfectly. All right, so that truck's fine. That focus is fine. Now I think we're in business now. We're good now. All right. Apologies. No, it actually is just 99 cents, Cadet Ricky. No, it's actually, Mattman, they're talking about the they're talking about the south end of the valley. And it may be on the other side of the mountains. But no, they've definitely, Clark County has definitely had talks that it'll be in the south part of the valley. It's not going to be North Las Vegas. They've talked about, well, at least I should say, everything I've read, everything I've heard from locals is in the southern part of the valley. So that'll be more like to the west of Henderson, I think. Yeah, I don't think they want to do it in Nellis, although it wouldn't make sense. But I don't think they want to do it at Nellis, or I don't think the federal government's going to let them do it at Nellis. But it's definitely in discussion. The question is, how long? Because, yeah, Las Vegas definitely needs another airport. There's no question about it. So, yeah. Hector! Oh, nice. Your family should be landing in about 5 minutes. Perfect timing. Well, thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. Another nice smooth landing there by Southwest Airlines. Welcome in, everyone. If you're new to the channel, this is Pip's Planespotting Live. We've hit 5 o'clock here on Pip's Planespotting Live. Episode 180 from Dallas Love Field. Melanie, hello, hello. Melanie Elrod, nice to see you. Welcome in, nice to meet you. So it'll be interesting where they finally decide, Matt, but I know Clark County has officially publicly talked about the need for another airport. And to get it rolling maybe by the end of the decade. But it's definitely long overdue, I'll tell you that much. Any BWE planes? Well, let's look. Of course, as you know, Melanie, BWE is a popular connection point here for Southwest, so let's take a look. Chase! I did. I was only there for a couple days. Apologies, Chase. Great to see you, though. Thanks so much for liking and subscribing, everyone that's new. Nice to meet you. So let's take a look here. I'm going to hook up my backup battery here so we've got some additional power. So give me one moment, folks. Dude, Tyler. Tyler Pounds. Tyler Pounds, man. Pounds Airport. Tyler Pounds Airport. You're exactly right. Oh, AJD. I'm glad you're enjoying this as much as everyone else is. Oh, really? At the Valero? Nice, Cadet Ricky. Nice Embraer. Legacy right there. FlexJet. That's right. We're only $7 or $13 away from doing a Shreveport stream. Oh boy. Be like, live from Shreveport, huh? Actually, if you guys have a moment, I want to share a story with you. Shreveport, actually, I do owe Shreveport a little bit of props, and I'll explain why. So here's the story from Aviation. So about it was probably 3 years ago. No, 2 years, a little over 2 years ago. So I was dispatching for Breeze Airways at the time. And I had a coworker of mine, Zach, who we were working the night shift or the afternoon shift. And he had a flight that was going from Charleston to New Orleans. And it was probably about 8:30 or something. He's like, hey, man, I don't feel very well. I think, can you take over my flight? And I'm like, sure. So he goes home around 9 o'clock. I take over his flight. He was going to Charleston to New Orleans. He gave me a pass down. It was at the time VFR. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, boom, New Orleans tanks with fog. Well, I shouldn't say VFR. It was okay IFR conditions because there was an alternate on it. Anyways, so Shreveport was the alternate, and then all of a sudden New Orleans just tanks. It goes like half a mile or a quarter mile. Well, whatever the case is, we had two flights going to New Orleans. One of them, they both held. One of them got in, and then the other flight was holding and did a couple missed approaches and couldn't get into New Orleans. So they actually went to Shreveport. Well, if you know anything about Shreveport, you'll know that Breeze Airways does not fly to Shreveport, but for operational reasons, it was selected as an alternate airport. So I'm freaking out. And not yet, Melanie, so I'm freaking out. Kevin Kelly, what's up? And freaking out, trying to figure out, okay, what are we doing in Shreveport? So they spend the next 2 hours and 30 minutes trying to figure out how to get the people who landed in Shreveport off the plane. So we ended up calling the assistant airport manager at like 12:30 in the morning because the airport's closed to get some help. So I owe actually airport operations a lot of love in Shreveport because they got the people off the plane and made it possible for us to go home. So I went home. My shift, I got off around 12 or 2:30, 3 o'clock. I was there. I was supposed to get off around 11. So Shreveport is close to my heart. All right, so Bewee planes, Melanie. Haven't seen any yet, but let me take another look. Bewee. Got in one inbound from Atlanta, one inbound from Orlando, one inbound from Midway. No Bewee yet. Let's check, though. We do have a Bewee plane coming in at 5:47 from Bewee. About 5:45, Melanie. I don't know if we're going to be here. We will see. F. Guerrero, hello from California. Thanks, everybody, for liking and subscribing, tuning in. Hey, Kevin, good to see you. Welcome in. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Remember, this is Pip's Planespotting Live. We're almost to 5,000 subscribers. Would love to hit 5,000 subscribers. Smash that subscription. That way you know when and where we're broadcasting next from. And I'll tell you what, folks, I am going to stay. Melanie, I'm going to stay for that Southwest Airlines. You're welcome. And 5 o'clock is going to be a busy hour. I have to tell my mom I'm not going to be home for dinner. So we'll see if we get Baltimore. Yeah, Cadet Ricky. Okay, so because Autoland was not authorized for us, first off, Dave, and secondly, it was not an AT-20 at the time. It was an E-190. And our Cat 1 minimums are regular Cat 1. So it was a half a mile or 1,800 RVR. And I think we were at a quarter mile. And RVR is controlling, or visibility is controlling. And I don't think that runway had RVR. Whatever it was like a quarter mile, and he had to go around a couple times. So it was an E-190 or E-195, so it didn't have Autoland, and we weren't authorized for it. And Breeze isn't authorized for Autoland anyways. At least not. Well, I'll have to message my friend on that. But at the time, I know for sure we weren't. I'll have to message one of my dispatch friends to see if we're now Cat 3, if Breeze is Cat 3 yet. Because when I left, we were Cat 2. So, good question. Whoa, AJD, Shreveport, oh no. All right. I hate you so much. God. AJD. Oh, man, I that is so generous of you, AJD. But I also love support from everybody because you're a great contributor. And my gosh. All right, fine. We're going to Shreveport, baby. We're live streaming from, oh my gosh. We're live streaming from Shreveport. Oh boy. This is great. All right. There you go. Well, we're going to Shreveport. We're going to Shreveport. We'll figure out what day has the most aircraft arrivals. And I will do my best to figure things out in Shreveport. T.E. Evans, NC, what's up? Great to see ya. No, when we started out, well, thanks, Melanie. Yeah, eventually. Appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, AJD. You can join Premium Economy for just 99 cents, or you can send a super chat or super like for as little as $1. Yeah, don't forget San Antonio, too. All right. Wow, this is... You know, and to be fair, AJD, the nice thing is you did pick an airport that was fairly close. So going to Shreveport shouldn't be that big of a deal. We'll just go, we'll go through Tyler, Longview, and then on to Shreveport. Cannot believe this. just blow right by it. Thank you, AJD. See, and this is, I want to point this out to people. You know, I don't know of many other streamers who actually would go to where the people want, but that's my goal, is to give the people what they want. Thanks so much, T.E. Evans NC, for gifting a membership for AJD. Congrats to AJD. Okay, that's just funny, man. That's just funny, but honestly, yeah, it'll be nice to go. I cannot believe you, man. I cannot. Now my connection's starting to waver, so good timing. Nope, it's okay. Wow, AJD, you son of... All right, so we have to do that for. So mark my words, folks. I promised that if for $20 contributions, we'd go to Shreveport, and I am a man of my word. That's what I try and do, is keep my commitment. So you got to write that down, folks. When are you going to go to Shreveport, Pip? Yeah, that's great. Yeah, Dave, so Breeze, when we started out at Breeze Airways, and I've been to Shreveport, so I know a few places to go, but we'll do it. We'll do it like a day stream. We'll leave in the morning and then come back in the evening. So yeah, Dave, when Breeze first started out, we were a E190 and 195 fleet. We did not actually start using the A220s for revenue service until, I want to say, May-ish, early June, late May, early June. So for about the first year, we were an E190 and E195 fleet. But then now they're switching over to an all A220, and they're going to get rid of the E190s and 195. So. Oh, Ricky says San Antonio first. Okay. Well, I don't know, man. Ricky, AJD put his money where his mouth is, so I got to give it to AJD. Why are you making this worse? I like Chip and Joanna Gaines, but I have no. Okay, that's where I draw the line. I'm not going to wait in line for an hour to go to the Magnolia Cafe in Waco. I'll wait for an hour at Fazoli's, but not the Magnolia Cafe. No, thank you. That's where I draw the line. Shreveport, yes. No problem. Oh, San Antonio's definitely first? Okay. As long as you guys agree. No, Breeze is just an A220, an E190, and E195 fleet. That is it. They are not, no other aircraft. And they're going to get rid of the E190 and 195s, and they're going to be an all A220 fleet. All right, man. Have a good night. We'll catch you later. Good to see you. Josh agrees. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, it sounds like we're going to add Shreveport to the list of airports we've done this year. So that's pretty cool. What's up, Charles? Great to see you. You're right. That's funny enough, Dave. You're right. You don't see a lot of them. Most of the E190s are actually along the... I think they do the Provo flights now to San Francisco with the A220. They started out with the E190 and 195s, but they, I think, are back to doing A220s. The E190s mostly are now for charters. So you'll see the E190s for like sports teams charters for college teams, Dave. So they'll show up at smaller airports. That's a great question. But yeah, for revenue service, you won't see a ton of them out there. They're still out there. But yeah, for the most part, it's now, if you're doing regular revenue service, you will be rocking the A220, Dave. Welcome back, Charles. No worries, Melanie. No worries. We're glad that you could tune in. All right, Raina, we'll catch you on the next stream. We'll see you again. Take care. Have a good night. No worries. And if you're just tuning in, make sure to like and subscribe. Appreciate your support and your contribution, supporting the channel so that we can go to more exciting airports like Shreveport. Oh, man. Dreamweaver, what's up? How are the cats? All right, Dreamweaver, we'll see you again. Oh, look at this sharp Gulfstream. Look at this sucker. Looks like a brand newbie. If we check out that, looks like a King Air 90 that just landed. Well, AJD, well done, man. That's really generous of you. And hopefully I can put on the best stream possible from Shreveport. I love the new Gulfstreams, the new G650s, the 550s, the 750s. They're sharp, man. They are sharp. Good to hear it. We'll see you later, Dreamweaver. Man. Oh, battery change time. Stand by, ladies and germs. Changing out the camera battery. Oh, man. That is some funny stuff right there. So here we are at Dallas Love Field. In downtown, well, just outside of downtown Dallas, as we're making a battery change here for the camera, so stand by. All right. Boom. John Southwell, what's happening, my fellow Canadian? Oh, what a great day. What a day. What a day. But on a serious note, I thank everybody for tuning in, liking, and subscribing. It's great meeting all the new people. Thanks so much for liking and subscribing. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It's free, helps the channel, and you'll know when and where we're broadcasting from next. Also, thank you, everybody, for their contributions today. Tom Marchant, Michael Walker, Colin Dutton, Aviation LA, Desert Dwight, AJD, Tony Servati, Carly, Cougar Tracks. I mean, thank you all so much for your generous contributions. Awesome, John. Well, thanks for stopping by for a few minutes. If I believe you can, Cougar Tracks. I believe you can. I really thought you could. Oh my gosh. Midland or Odessa? Fudge. Dang it, AGD. You're going to bankrupt me. Billy Bull, what's happening? No, I'm still here, Billy Bull. I was in Salt Lake City. You're at the $40 level? Oh, okay. So does that mean, AJD, if we hit the $40 level, we have to do, we do Midland and Odessa instead of Shreveport? Or do we have to do both? So kind of like PBS, at this level, we're going to do this airport. At this level, we're going to do that airport. So it's like, I think I see what you're saying, if I'm understanding you correctly. Both, okay. All right, fair enough. Oh boy. Well, I'm definitely gonna need to ask my parents about borrowing the car. Oh shoot, because I'm way over on miles on my lease. They crack me up. I love it. I love it. Enthusiasm is all we need. Max attacks taking off. Dang, that was a heavy one. That had like 1,700 feet to go. Yeah, I do remember. Of course I remember the $5 I gave you a month ago, Cadet Ricky. You were smart enough to predict that British Airways would land on the east side, and I'm still ticked about that. I'm telling you, every other time I've been to Austin, which is now 4 times, they've always landed on the east side instead of the west side. So yeah, I remember that, Ricky. You were going to a concert. That was spectacular. That was awesome. If you're just tuning in, thanks for watching Pip's Planespotting Live episode 180 from Dallas Love Field. Just once I would like, you know, we talked about, we don't often see the 717 on this side from Atlanta, but it just landed. Our next arrivals look like, where are we headed for arrivals? Looks like everything right now appears to be headed towards American, so DFW territory. I do have a small private jet getting ready to depart, 1-3 left, and also a Jet Suite Xer. So we'll get some smaller general av jets. So good bit of departures. If you like the sound of roaring engines, you'll want to stick around. It's true. It is true. It is so true, AJD. I agree. I think we need to maybe rank airports in tiers. Like Atlanta's a tier 1, or Omaha's like a tier 2 or a tier 3. Waco or Shreveport's like a tier 4. So I see what you're saying. What? I didn't. No, I did not say that. I did not say Monroe. It's gonna bankrupt me, man. I agree. He had to be an additional $5 from Monroe. I signed on for Shreveport, and it was an additional $5 for Monroe, and he did not contribute, so an additional. So that's the rule. You know what, Melanie? We may just do a Baltimore show because we are actually headed to Ronald Reagan International. No, sorry, Ronald Reagan National Airport. We're flying in June 26th. We'll be hanging out in the nation's capital from June 26th to July 2nd. Really, for takeoffs, huh? Dave, thanks for reporting that fact. You know, John, I was actually looking at flying into Buffalo August, September time, before it gets really bad in Buffalo, and renting a car. So that's not cheap, but I was looking actually yesterday. I would do Buffalo and Toronto, John. I absolutely would. But I'd also like to hit all of Canada, or at least up in the region there. So that's going to take a lot of planning, a lot of, honestly, saving up. So, yeah, for sure. And I know, John, I've already got you marked down for one hotel night. Welcome in, everybody, to Pip's Planespotting Live. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you for the support from everybody today. It's been phenomenal here at Love Field. No, Ricky, I never have, and so that's kind of what I'm wondering. You know how T-Mobile and AT&T say your data is good in Canada, Texas, or Canada, Mexico? I don't know, so I'd have to do some research. So, yeah, Raleigh, Durham, absolutely, Otis, for sure. I'm probably will see him in Washington, D.C., Otis. Beautiful Gulf Stream departing. I've been outside of okay, let me rephrase that. I've done plane spotting outside of the country once. I did Vancouver, Canada once, Ricky, but never live streamed outside of the country. It would probably be much cheaper just to fly to Mexico City or Monterey and try live streaming, but you never know. WestJet, West Jess, would you go to Tampa International Airport, please? I will definitely consider that. And would love to. As everyone knows, these trips do cost money. So if you feel inclined to, you are not mandatory, but if you're inclined to support the channel and appreciate the coverage and entertainment, you can send a super chat, super like, or we have Pip Hastings on PayPal. And so thanks to AJD. Case in point, AJD said he wanted to see a live stream from Shreveport, Louisiana airport. And you know what? He was nice enough to contribute, and guess where I'm going now? Shreveport, Louisiana. So, thank you. Oh, man. What a guy. Practice got canceled because of rain, Maximilian. Understood. Freaking loved Vancouver, Ricky. I highly recommend it. What I would do, though, is see if you can fly into Seattle or Bellingham. Bellingham's the closer of the two airports to the border. It's about 50 miles outside. Because if you fly direct into Vancouver, Canada, you encounter a whole bunch of taxes. So what I would do is find a rental car agency that'll let you drive across the border, or a friend, fly into Seattle, and then go to Vancouver. All right, so it's not as windy and it's not raining. I'm going to turn up the microphone a little bit here. Sorry, I was keeping it down, but it was getting pretty windy. It was raining, so we'll keep it up. You're right, John. Yep, the exchange rate is definitely it's more expensive in Canada. And we've talked about gas before. Canada's expensive to stream. That's see. There you go. This is good to know. Yeah, you would probably have to connect. You'd have to do, Ricky, if you were to do San Antonio, you would have to do like San Antonio to Denver or Salt Lake City into Vancouver or Calgary or one of those cities. Oh, yeah, true. Amtrak. I didn't think about that. That's true. That's a good point. Thank you, AJD. I didn't know Amtrak went across the border. And that was the 737-700 courtesy of Southwest Airlines. This is the home airport for Southwest Airlines. Their offices are located on the south side, so on the other side of the airport, on the other parking garage. Wow. You're just getting all the unique smaller airports there, AJT. It's like a Gulfstream 280. I like that paint stripe along the 280. Well, we have a quick moment, just quick 10, 15 seconds. I want to remind you a couple ways that you can, sorry, froze up. A few ways that you can contribute to the channel. And we're back. So just a few ways that you can contribute to the channel, either Venmo, Jonathan Scatty MBA, or Venmo at Pip Hastings, or PayPal at Pip Hastings. Let's try that again. You know, and John, I could do like the Via Rail too, right? I've heard good things about the rail system in Canada, Via Rail. Thanks everybody for saying hi. Nice meeting everybody today on Pip's Planespotting Live. Roger that, John. AJ's my homie today, John. To be fair, John did promise me a hotel room, AJD, in Toronto. Was it Toronto or was it Ottawa, John? Yeah, LAX has a lot of good streamers too. Toronto, perfect. See, there you go. Thank you, John. It is 5:38 here on Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 180. 180 episodes of live streaming across the United States. Well, I have a quick minute. Let's give you a list of all the airports I've live streamed at. Get ready. It's going to be, I think the list is up to 30 now. We've done live streams at the following airports: Seattle, Tacoma International, Paine-Field, Boeing Field, Portland International Airport, then San Francisco International, Oakland, San Jose, Las Vegas, Salt Lake City, Provo, Boise, Idaho, Bozeman, Montana, Denver, Colorado, Aspen, Pitkin County, Eagle County, Colorado, Albuquerque, El Paso, Texas, Dallas-Fort Worth International, Love Field, Austin, Texas, Austin Bergstrom, Houston Intercontinental Airport. Then we've also streamed at Fort Lauderdale in Florida. Atlanta we've streamed at. Chicago O'Hare, Milwaukee, Cleveland, Columbus International, John Glenn, Cincinnati, Detroit, Grand Rapids. We've live streamed, Minneapolis. We've live streamed at every one of those airports. Thanks to the generous contribution of viewers like you. And soon we'll add Shreveport to that list. Hallelujah. Deborah K, hello, hello. No, they don't have any flights yet to Canada. I keep bugging Cadet Ricky. I keep bugging my friends in the operations department to say, when are we going to get flights to Canada? And they have not said anything yet. And sadly, that is all I know at this point. Maximilian promises me you sell, I mean, room in Pyongyang. Oh, yeah. I haven't done San Antonio just yet, Ricky, but that's on the list. Of course. So, if I did the math, let's see. I need to write it down. Write it down. I just have an ADD problem, and the ADD problem costs me, but it also allows me to see new and different airports, and I hope people enjoy that. But yeah, I have an ADD problem that's very costly. I can't... I just like seeing new things. That's probably why I worked in the airline industry, because I like seeing new things. Different challenges, a little bit of different everything. Actually, a pretty nice night here in Dallas, now that the rain's gotten out of the way. It is obviously humid, but it's not oppressive. It will be oppressive later in the week. Yeah, Porter does. Porter, the nearest Porter, let's see, John. The nearest Porter Airlines flight is probably Chicago O'Hare. Or Chicago Midway, excuse me. Melanie's not a big fan of Ryanair. Serious reverse thrust on that 737-800. Remember, our aviation word of the day is the pitot tube. It's spelled P-I-T-O-T-T-U-B-E. Pitot tube. And we were referencing specifically indicated airspeed. So Google that, find out some information about the pitot tube. What's up, Rick Reed? Great to see you. Hope things are good down in Missouri. Not Missouri, Minnesota. Let me try that again, Rick Reed. Cadet Ricky, wait, what? They've taken a break from San Antonio? Let's back that up, man. What? When are they coming back? I was just going to go down there and try and catch Condor. What, they have like 0 people on the flight? Yep. I am in Dallas, so it'd be Central Standard Time, Melanie. John, you know, I'm excited to... I got to get on Porter eventually and try one of the new E2s. All right, here comes another Southwest. (737-800). Nice and sunny, 81. Sounds fantastic, Rick Reed. Sounds like I need to come back to Minnesota. So, Ricky, you had a question, I think, about Bewee earlier. So, Bewee is a nickname for Baltimore Washington International Airport. So it's just spelled B as in Bravo Whiskey, and then I as in India. So BWI. So you put those letters together, and it sounds like Bewee. So a lot of people just call it Bewee. So BWI or Bewee. I don't know if I answered that question or somebody else did, but just FYI. Porter, what's up? Quick question: why Dallas Field instead of DFW? So yeah, Porter, absolutely. So I was supposed to go to DFW today, but there was rain in the forecast for the first part of the show, so I actually didn't want to get my equipment wet. So I switched it up, sadly, and came here to Dallas Love Field. That is why. So I apologize. I would have loved to have done Dallas Love Field too, but with the rain in the forecast, and it did rain, so just wanted to err on the side of caution. So Mother Nature outsmarted me today, but don't worry, we will have plenty of opportunities to go to Dallas Fort Worth. So yeah, apologies, but we'll be there back again. So thanks for asking. You know, John, that makes a lot of sense, especially considering the number of times we've talked about Cuba for Canadian travelers and those who are on vacation. So I would not be surprised. And the E2's got that range, so yeah, no issues. I was just thinking now, John, if I were to start up my airline, starting out with the E175s for Flydaho, if we would expand to the E2s. In Salt Lake City. I don't know if we could get to Hawaii. I think the range is probably, I think the range for the E2s are probably 500 or 600 miles short of where it needs to be. So I don't know if we could get to Hawaii. Maybe if we had a West Coast base, like for example, San Jose, but that's already Southwest and Hawaiian and Alaska all do Hawaiian flights out of San Jose, California. So it would have to be like an inland, maybe like Fresno or something. But oh, nice, Melanie. Okay, not too far away from the city. Porter. Yeah, so I live right here in Frisco, which is north of Dallas Love Field. So Dallas Love Field and DFW are about 15 minutes apart. So I'm actually live in Frisco, so I'll rotate between Dallas Love Field and DFW International. Porter, thanks for the question. We check out this Max Attack. Yeah, I think Bewee actually sadly landed, Melanie, on the south side of the airport. So there are two runways here at Dallas Love Field. We're looking at the northern runway, and I think Bewee landed on the southern runway. Sadly, let me look. I haven't gone anywhere. I have been right here. So let me look here. Beep, 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 beep. Yep, it landed right at 5:45. Oh, you know what? We may have caught it. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, Melanie. I was answering questions. Brian Cassidy's been a member for 5 months. Brian, you're up late tonight. Good to see you, Brian Cassidy. Oh, nice. 757, you know. Hey, Ricky, here's a good question for you. Do you ever go over to, I think it's Kelly Field or Lackland, over Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio? Because Boeing actually parks a lot of their planes there. So I was wondering if you've ever seen those. For I like $1,000, I'll do the garbage. Really, AJD, you've never heard it called BWE? Oh, man. That's even before I got into flight dispatching and air ops, I would always call it BWE. That was the term. Looks like we get a Dassault arriving here. Whoops. Here on runway 13 left. Wouldn't that be nice? You know what, Melanie? We have a goal when we hit 20,000 subscribers to do a Euro trip. So when we hit 20,000 subscribers, we'll go to do a Euro trip. This is a nice big Dassault. I love it. This is a sexy mamma jamma. Well, see, that's good to know, Ricky, because I'll definitely want to go over to Lackland too. So that's good to know. I was wondering about that. That's a big old Dassault right there. Big old mamma jamma. Rich private jet. I believe that's actually Mattman's. Dassault 7X. Thank you, Porter. Coming in from Austin, Texas. That one surprised me. Dassault's probably... God, if I had... All right, so if you gave me a choice between the Dassault Falcon, for example, that 7X or like a G650, that would be a really tough one. If I had a choice. Yeah. That's a tough one. I say this not jokingly, but it would almost be cheaper to like fly out of LaGuardia somewhere, AJD, and then fly back into JFK, because a car is going to cost you $60, $70. And then if you were to get a private taxi or an Uber, you'd probably be at like $45, $50. It would almost be easier to fly out of LaGuardia, say let's fly LaGuardia to Hyannisport, and then fly back into JFK like for JetBlue or something. I have to see if it's possible. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing, tuning in to Pip's Planespotting Live. If you haven't yet, don't be shy, say hi. Consider subscribing and liking. So we got Cessna, I believe, Latitude 680. I could take, so I would have, I would have to take like the M60 or a bus into the near, I would have to take a bus out of LaGuardia, AJD, because there's no subway. I could do, from JFK, I could take the air train to, what is it, the number 4? But out of LaGuardia, there's no connection yet. I don't think. Unless they put a connection in, you got to take the bus out of LaGuardia. You can't do straight train from LaGuardia. JFK, you can do air train to either the Long Island Railroad, or you can do it to the number 4, I think, or the number 5. And that's actually how you get to one of my favorite hotels in the world. Yeah, but I'm not so sold. E-Train. I can't remember. All I know is, like, for JFK, it is pretty easy. So you take the air train, and then you're either on the LIR or you're on the subways. A mile or so? Fair enough. Yeah. Ah, thank you, Gavin, with some knowledge. I just remember I would always take, whenever I would stay at JFK, there's the Hyatt Regency that's like brand new and is one of my favorite hotels. And you take the air train to subway and boom. Thank you, Porter. Yeah. All right. I stand corrected. There's not per se a direct connection. Like JFK, you can go air train directly to the air train out of the terminal. But yes, you do. It's not that far away, I know. You're right. I stand corrected. AJD and Gavin. 750. Oh my gosh. No, I'd swap those. I'd rather do LaGuardia. So for 1,000, I'll do Newark, and 750, I'll do LaGuardia. I appreciate that, AJD. Yes, I would swap those. I would rather do LaGuardia, so I would charge less. Newark's kind of like, well, it's Newark. Thank you, Porter. You're right, Gavin and AJD. No, I stand corrected. Kind of. I'm like, well... Excuse me. Thanks so much, everybody, tuning in, liking, subscribing. Episode 180. Thanks to AJD's contribution. We're going to be streaming at Shreveport, Louisiana at some point. And so I still laugh at that. What's up, ERB? Great to see ya. No worries, Melanie. Thank you. Benvindo a un programa. Buonanotte, ERB. Going to Atlanta, the ATL. Thank you, Porter. That is right. Gavin, my man. The man knows New York by like the back of his hand. I lived out in Long Island, so I'm kind of like a sissy. You are welcome, ERB. If you missed it, ERB, thanks to AJD and thanks to myself, he contributed. He wants to see a live stream from Shreveport, Louisiana. So we're going to go to Shreveport thanks to his contribution. My next stream, that's a great question. I don't know, Porter, offhand, but I'll make sure to announce it, and you should get a notification. Tomorrow I wanted to stream, but it depends on a couple of things. So I do need to take my sister and her husband to the airport tomorrow, actually to here to Love Field. And so that means I might be able to stream. And then I also would like to go to DFW, but I need to hang around the house tomorrow to do some work, and we ordered a bed, so that's being delivered to us, so I got to hang around the house. What's up, Carolina Aviation? What up? I saw Carolina Aviation on this stream last night. We're so close to 5,000 subscribers. Thanks, everybody, for subscribing, liking, and supporting the channel. I did, Porter. Thank you. Wacky destinations. Thank you so much for all the likes, ERB. Appreciate you for that report. Well, we are we're about 100 likes short of our average. Roger that, Porter. Thank you. Stop with the The wacky destinations. I'll do a, you know, there used to be you could do Asheville, or you can do Kinston, North Carolina, which actually has the longest runway available, longer than Charlotte. Kinston, North Carolina. Asheville would be fun. GSO would bring me back to my roots. Night, Brian. Thanks for tuning in, Brian. Get some rest. We'll see you again, Mr. Cassidy. I bet you most people didn't know that Kinston, North Carolina has the longest runway in North Carolina, longer than Charlotte. Fun fact. Fayetteville. Hey, you know what? That's Aspen I've been to a couple times, Porter, and done a live stream. I love Aspen, Pitkin County. We were actually there early April. Max attack, and we get a landing inbound here. All right, John, get some rest. Good to see you as always. Well, I hope that shook the room, because it certainly shook my ears. See you, Brian. Nice arrival from Orlando. Wow. Giddy up. Well, it is that time, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm going to jet out of here. I've got to go clean up some house for the bed arrival tomorrow. So I want to thank AJD for taking over my show. But we will be headed to Shreveport. We'll be headed to a lot of places. Thanks to everybody for their contributions. Thank you, AJD, for your generosity. Thank you, Michael Walker, Colin Dutton, Carly, Tom Marchin, Matman 64, Desert Dwight. Who else? Cougar Tracks, thank you. Thank you, Colin, for renewing. Thank you, Brian Cassidy, for renewing. Oh my goodness, a lot of support today. Thank you so much for everybody. Thank you so much, Porter, for keeping an eye on the planes. Thank you, everyone. Apologize for the technical issue earlier, but we are back on the air. We'll catch you again soon. We'll figure out the schedule, and we'll keep you up to date. So thank you, everyone, again for tuning in to today's edition of Pips Planespotting Live. Episode 180 is in the books. We're going to go home, shower up, get rested up, and get ready for some more adventures. So great job, everyone. Thank you so much, and have a great afternoon and evening. We'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. Thank you, AJD. It was fun. See y'all. Bye.